Melissa, there's apparently some new freak-off footage of Busta Rhymes' Diddy and a bunch of adult workers floating around online, and it's as wild as it sounds.
It's like 6 in the morning. We got the cornflakes, Ciroc and lemonade going. You know, everybody just chilling. You know, you dig. Boom. Man, let me show you. We got the fireplace jumping off. It's the after hour. I gotta go upstairs and do what I do. All right?
One day I came to Daddy's house, and Diddy and Q-Tip and Big Fat Joe and them was in the studio. They was really like losing their mind in a crazy way. Like it was the most incredible reinvention.
What you say? Give it to me. What you say? Give it to me. What you say? Give it to me. Right there, give me some. Let's work. What you say? Work. What you say? Work. What you say? Now break. Now give me some. Let's.
They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us.
So I look up, now all this happening in split seconds. I look up and it's Busta Rhymes. And I'm like, what's up, Busta? You know, and he's still holding my hand. He like, what's up? You know, what you getting into? And I'm like, oh, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up? He said, you know, I got a section up in this place. We doing a little after party joint. It's like, you should come in and party with me.
So a few months back, Busta's ex-bodyguard Big Homie CC exposed Busta, claiming that he's been into fun boys for years. And apparently everyone in the club scene knew about it. According to Big Homie, club promoters would specifically line up young men to keep Busta entertained in the VIP section whenever he came through. But now there's a whole new layer to this story. Word on the street is there's footage from a party showing Busta and Diddy together in a freak-off with multiple men who are believed to be ex-workers Diddy hired for his parties. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, because on top of everything that's already come out, several men are now stepping forward with their own stories, claiming Busta allegedly made inappropriate advances toward them. These guys are saying that Busta was constantly trying to get them to party with him, and not in the typical sense, more like in the Diddy sense. Allegedly, these parties were on a whole different level. And now with all the attention surrounding Diddy's situation, people are starting to look at Busta sideways too. And it's starting to feel like Busta might be the next one in line to get fully exposed for allegedly forcing men into freak-offs.
But if you notice, like, there's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. Why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they're in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section.
So in case you missed the latest tea on Busta Rhymes, his former bodyguard Big Homie CC recently appeared on The Art of Dialogue and boldly called Busta a super zest monster, claiming that Busta has a long track record of questionable interactions with young men back in the day. According to Big Homie, this has been one of those open secrets in the industry for a while now, especially among the club promoters. Apparently, whenever Busta was set to make an appearance at a party, promoters knew the deal. They had to make sure they lined up some attractive young men to entertain him in his VIP section.
I've seen you talking about Busta Rhymes before
Oh yeah.
in some of your videos.
Oh yeah. Super zest monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this has been common knowledge, though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it. They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. You know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before, you feel me? And being around him, you hear things, you feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan, you feel me? Like, every cookout she playing it, all his little fast rapping, all of that, him and Craig Mack playing that.
Big Homie CC also recalled one night in the club with actor model Don Benjamin, and one of Don's friends who happened to be a gay man, and according to Big Homies, as soon as Busta Rhymes caught sight of this guy, it was game on Big Homie. Said Buster didn't waste any time. He practically lunged at the guy, pulling him straight into his VIP section. And get this, Buster wouldn't let him leave. Big Homie said Buster was all over him, making sure the guy stayed close the entire night. And apparently this wasn't a one-time thing. Big Homie claimed that any time Buster was in the club, the promoters knew exactly what to do: find the hottest guys and bring them over to his section. Because once Buster set his eyes on someone, he wasn't letting go.
Bro, on my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
Nah, never heard of it.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin. And the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, you feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. He stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, this common knowledge, bro. Like, if you in the mix, bro. If you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this.
Big Homie also spilled that Buster couldn't stop talking about how cute the guy was, and once he had him in his section, there was no way he was letting him leave. According to Big Homie, most people in the industry have known what Buster is really about for over a decade, and when asked why no one else in the industry has ever called him out, Big Homie said it's because everyone wants to be in that VIP section with Busta. But then Big Homie pointed out something else that doesn't get talked about nearly enough: Busta's alleged history of lashing out at women, and according to Big Homie, there might be a deeper reason behind it. He hinted that, like a lot of DL men, Busta feels some resentment towards women. In true, how long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes? About this, like in 2012 I knew. In true.
So, I hear somebody say, oh, he's cute, I want him. So when I heard that, I turned around like, man, did he just say that? He's doing all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild. Shocked me. But sure enough,
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back?
he pulled him into the section. Pulled him into the section, and then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy. He couldn't believe that. He was shocked.